All right, Earth signs, you up, baby. Now, I know I ain't been over here in a while. Y'all hit that like button so your girl can show up a little bit more. Well, anyway, let's see what's going on. Now, we got a blood moon, lunar eclipse, retrograde, starts tomorrow, March 14th to April 6th. There's a lot going on, y'all. Now, let's see what's coming out. Now, you know, it don't have to be bad. I think there's a lot of healing taking place. It's a major awakening taking place at this time. Initiations, upgrades, improvements. Be mindful of your energy. All right, let's see. What you got for these earth sign spirits? Knock, knock 3 times on the ceiling if you want me. Now, I don't know where that came from. Yeah, we got the Wheel of Fortune. Now, that's the karmic wheel. Now, it's in the upright. It's so funny that that's a maybe card. Now, we got some action. Now, I don't usually yell out what's on the front of these cards, but I maybe pay attention to the maybe, because we got an action card here. Now, we got the King of Pentacles and we got marriage sticking out. Now, this is a card of passion. Now, that retrograde is going to be in Aries. Now, you could be dealing with an Aries or had that somewhere. Could even be in your moon sign. Let's see. Let's see. I don't know. The Chariot. And the 10 of Pentacles. Now, this is looking good. That's looking really good. Now, y'all, I don't know. I'm always going towards these cards. They gonna tell me what's going on. Look at retrograde. Now, this is the number 15. Something could happen the day after retrograde. But I told you I see some healing right here in Chiron. Chiron, what is it? I know y'all be getting on me about my speech impediment. Now, I just seen the relationship part want to come out. Now, this is the heart. The best, the hearth, the heart. I call them the same thing. And look at this. Right here on this energy right here. Which is that same fire. And we have sustainability within the 6th house. Now, I keep saying 44 all day. Before I came in to do your reading, 44, what was it? 404? You could be saying 44 a lot. Now we got collaborations in North Node showing up here. Now, let me see. I see something coming together. Now, I want to say, because retrograde, you know, technology helps check your spam and all that good jet. Make sure the lines of communication is open. Everything is clear, confirm. You know, repeat. This is what you're saying? I mean, just confirm everything. You know what I'm saying? An arrival. The Chariot. Now, sometimes the Chariot is the card of marriage, unions. It's a messenger. It could be at the post office, but it's something. And look at the bottom of the deck. It's midheaven. And money. This is how you make your money. Look at this as the Matrix card. Right here with this Ten of Pentacles. Now, again, Pentacles doesn't necessarily have to be monetary gain outside. Yourself. It could be external. Internal. Your energy. But it could be both. Just want to clarify that. Because there's something going on here. Something is coming. And it looks like it's coming toward, it ain't like you going at it. See how it's coming towards you. This is coming towards that. So you can get to this place. And look at the privileged lady. Now, of course, this is just energy. Could be a privileged man, okay? Let me see. I want to pour from these and I want to pour from these because I want to shake it up. Shake, shake, shake it up. Mariah Carey. Now, it could be Mariah or Carey. I gotta shake it up. Let me see. Let's see what's going on. False person in the courtship. Now and look at retrograde with the false person, and then we got the courtship right here with this passion action card, and it's Aries because Aries represent the number 4. Now we got the death card here, but it doesn't necessarily have to be it could be an ending of contemplation, action, procrastination. Let's see. Now something is in review. It's like I'm almost getting the feeling that somebody gonna show their true self. Because we got the karmic wheel here. What's going on? Now, y'all, I don't know. Let me see. Earth signs is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'm trying to see because I'm looking at 8-4. Taurus is Virgo. Where that's at? September? What's August and September? That's the 8th. Yeah. But it's September is 9. August. I don't know. Some. Let me see. And 428. Something could happen on 428. $8.15. Let me see. Now, I'm not saying that, you got to wait all that long. I'm talking about something significant could happen on that particular date. $8.10, $8.15. Let me see though. Now we don't have a 32 in a month, so that's why I ain't yell out that one. But let me see what's going on. What's that about? What that mean? Something warming up? What does that mean? I don't never do that. Somebody might do that. I don't know. Conflict. And then got live and learn. Memory. Now, I don't know if this is... I gotta pull from these cards. I gotta read this card for you. That's for you. Right here on top of the deck. But I'm gonna shuffle the cards and pull them out again, because this mask is for real. And I don't know if it's necessarily a bad thing. Because we got the expectation, and we're looking at this right here. And a false person. Now somebody could, I don't know. Let me see. Now I had go over there and look at my reading on the Mermaid Orrery channel, because this card was the first card that came out. Now let me see. I just want to read it out for you real quick. But we're going to shuffle them, and we're going to pull from this deck, and we're going to see what's going to come out. But I think you need this card. Now it says, we often think of the mask as something that conceals our identity. Yet contemplate the possibilities that the mask permits our true identity to be revealed. It also, however, it says, it allows the mask, I can't stand the way this person writes. Okay. The mask gives voice to that which was previously rejected. When this card appears, enact the side of you that is seeking expression, yet was never given a role to play on the stage of your life. Now, there's something about, you know how it's so crazy. Let me just finish reading it, because I think this is, a little profound going on right here. It says, you are in the realm of theater, so anything is possible. Speak with the other's voice. You know how sometimes people speak in third person? Embody the other's limbs. It says you are taking part in a ritual of expanding the self. There may be mischief or deception around, and others may be trying on new masks too. It says no one is sure who is who. It's likely you become so attached to the single mask that you need to fall face forward into the perception bending time. Trust it. Right here on living and learning. Now wait a minute, let me see what your cards can do. And we in retrograde, that's why I can't read right. I can't see worth a crop either. Listen. Let me try to wipe this glasses off a little bit. That may help. We got our 3 cards. Now we up. the apocalypse, the mountain, and the healer. And I like it. And the orphan is at the bottom of the deck. Now something is ending. We already know what the apocalypse is. That's a rebirth. The old you dying away. We got these cards. I got too much going on up here, y'all. Now, I think this one is important. Hold on. I can't concentrate when we got too much going on. Now, I don't know. Maybe you're trying on, now mask is like, a mask could even be a style of dress. Now, it's so crazy that I was talking about, me when I was, still out there doing my little thing. And I could put on a pair of heels, honey. And my whole personality changed. Just take the sneakers off and put the heels on. I was a whole new person. I'm talking about just like that. I'm talking about my whole demeanor just changed. Talk about the sexy in the Shelly was there. All right, let me see. Let me see something. Now, I don't necessarily think there's nothing wrong with masks. Actresses, for example, they take on public speaking as a part of, crafting their skills. Politicians take on acting. It's all about, swaying your audience. Let me see. Yeah, it's pretty much like the magician. We all the magician. We all take on different roles. Sometimes we hide ourselves. Some people hide behind laughter. Yeah, it could be so many things going on here. Let me see. I don't know. It's necessarily. You don't want to be. I don't know. This gives you confidence. Now, yeah. It just gives you a little bit of confidence. Now, this is telling you to evaluate yourself and your life. Each human task is to help reduce the total suffering, and create joy. Yeah, this is about being balanced. And I think that this can actually just be your masculine and your feminine. It doesn't necessarily have to be anybody out here. Because I did see this as Aries, but this number 4. Authority, leader, the freaking first house. I don't think it's necessarily nobody. And I think you're taking on a new identity. Now, sometimes the ego having our false self, the shadow, only operating in half at our lower state. And then I keep telling y'all, it's something in regards to the soul and spirit merging. That's what's taking place right now. Because the mountain is here, and this is you at the top. You done came up out the cave, boo. Well, you're in the cave, but you're at the top. And look at it. It's like the same thing right there. You see the flame coming to the heart, and look at it. He coming out. Right here with living and learning. Like you done got your whole mind back. With memory right there. This is in the year of the snake. This is definitely a Kundalini rising. I don't know who I'm talking to, but kudos to you. Because I don't think that this has nothing in it. And maybe you have some expectations in regards to what's next. But that's it. Right here. This is what this eclipse is bringing into you. A new identity. Look at it. The face is void right there. Let's see. Let me pull from here. Let me see. Let me see, boo. We got the privileged lady at the bottom of the deck. I think I'm going to pull from the heart cards as well. Let me see. This is what I'm getting. Yeah. You got the knight, the keeper of honor. Loyalty, battle. The hunter. Tracking down your fears. Now, anytime you see the hunter show up, a lot of times this is spiritual ancestors got your back. But I think this is really about tracking down your fears. Yeah, there you go. As I was talking about, I didn't even see that card. That's the spirits right there. With the bartender. Connection. That's why he got that libation. Master of libation. Who you, boo? Somebody doing that daggone thing. Yeah, there you go. You can't make it up. That's him. The seeker of self, restraint, abstinence, purification. Look at you. Just lit up like a little Christmas tree. Sheesh. Just lit up like a little Christmas tree. Strengthening bonds. And that's your connection to spirit. Now, I've seen 144 the day on the clock. I've been seeing that for the last couple of days. But we got 141, 4, and 4. And balance is here. Look at the heart chakra. This is centered. Right here as we move to the hearth. The heart. The same thing. Boo. Does that make it? Same thing. Look at you. That's the soul and the spirit. I told you, done confronted those fears. Didn't I tell y'all what's at the crossroads? Now, over there in the astro, you get access to the Akashic records. Pay attention to your dreams. They trying to tell you something. I hear astro projecting. Or maybe you're going to start. Yeah. Clarity and belief right here with the number 1, the first house arrival. And look what's there. Dedicated effort. Somebody putting in a freaking work. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Good job, boo. Now, this is telling you to take responsibility for how you are perceived as you walk in the door, access what you lead with your mannerisms, appearance, and signal say. And I told you it's something in regards to the way you showing up. It's something different. And I think it even have a lot to do with your style of dress. Because I said it. Something about yeah, people read what you put out. You know? You know, a lot of people, don't judge me by the clothes that I wear if you got your butt cheeks out. You got on the tightest shirt and men talking to y'all. And then get upset when people I don't know. I remember one time what it was, YouTube or TikTok. YouTube, where all the men used to come on screen with no shirt on. I was like, what is this all about? Like it was a thing. You don't see it that much no more, but and now and then again, you see some folks do it. I'm like, what is all of that? I don't know. But anyway, let's see. Let's read the apocalypse, because let's see. I just want to read it out for you. Now, you can read into this, even though we know the apocalypse talks about the end of the world, but it's the end of an era. This is about evolution. It's not the world is coming to an end. It's destruction before the renewal. Yeah. Like everything else got to be dismantled for this new thing to emerge. That's what's going on. I think this is my last reading. I was going to try to do the others, but frick that. I can't do no more after this one. Y'all got me. Y'all put some work in. I did a couple of other readings. That's probably why. But now it says the apocalypse indicates a particular painful time, one that unfolds when two desperate dynamics occur simultaneously, pulling the psyche in seemingly opposing directions. And that will be your soul and spirit, your lower and your higher self. And it says the first is a lifting of the veil, the mask, in retrograde, the review, the things you had to investigate, the miscrossed lines of communication between your higher self and your lower self. Now it says this means truths that have been kept in the dark are revealed, seen, and unearthed. No matter how revealing it is to witness them come into the light, an element of despair and grief follows. Yeah, because the old self don't want to die. It don't want to go nowhere. It's comfortable sitting on a nail in the pain. Now it says the second dynamic is the regeneration that comes from the wreckage of the revealed truth. The old narrative breaks, the new story forms. Apocalyptic energy is similar to the forest fires, devastation for the sake of regeneration. The veil lifts and we see who and what has been hiding. From the nakedness of the truth, a child is born. Have faith in the process. Hold on to your center. That is the only way. And I think you done it. Because it's all here. Because you're healing. Right here. Yeah. There's a new face forming. It ain't there yet. Or it is it? Or is it? Could be. I told you over there in the astral, right there on the crossroad, you're getting some important information. I don't think a lot of people believe what's taking place. Nah, I don't think they believe it. I don't think they believe it. I don't think they believe about what's to take place. Now, I don't even necessarily want to pull out tarot because this is freaking clear. I don't know who you is, but you lit up like a freaking Christmas tree. Look at all, that's all your chakras. That's your vibration. People probably see your aura. Now, you could be a musician, but you ain't got to be. But this is the same freaking card that came out for the reading I did on Mermaid Ori. And what's the odds of that? I told you that's for you. I told you it's for you. This ain't even a book. That is for you, boo. That's your reading. You about to be lit. I see all kinds of manifestations coming your way for putting in the work. Spring is here. Spring has sprung. It's about to spring. Now, where is this? In case you don't go over there and read it, listen to it. Let me read it for you here. 35. Now it says you are grounded into Earth's energy and carry its subtle calmness, which makes others naturally gravitate towards you. You bring peace, understanding, and comfort to your community and are a shoulder anyone can lean on. You embody Earth's wisdoms and are anchored to her vast life force. You may have created a life or you are envisioning one that will bring you great contentment and stability, a true home surrounded by people you love. You do not need to search for more. The deepest peace you will find is where you are. Just remember never to become too attached to anything. All is temporary. And I told you. Now, I said it's coming towards you, didn't I? It's not like you out here chasing for anything. We got to live and learn. Now, some of you guys might be coming into a partnership. And if that's what you want, ain't nothing wrong with that. Just because other people don't want a relationship, you ain't got to be like that. Listen. If that's what you want, you can have it. Now, I don't know. Something made me look at this card. I think I want to read it out for you. Because it keeps looking at me. Let's see what it is. It's at the bottom of the deck. It's what you don't see coming. Let me see. Is that Satya? Some of these cards have the names be almost the friggin' same. Where you at, gal? You doing it, boo. You doing it. Well, it says you are moving towards your truth, peeling off layers of inauthenticity that have been placed upon you by societal conditionings. Through this shedding, you are finally feeling truth's bare skin as you place your fingers upon your face, finally coming home to yourself. This truth has been dormant inside you all along. I'm telling you. Through this process of understanding, unlearning, right here with this live and learn, and evolving, you become a Buddha, awakened person. Continue to step into this new paradigm of truth as you shed all false beliefs, narratives, and stories so you can emerge as your true self. Ask yourself, where and how can I show up more authentically in my life? What makes me feel like I'm living my truth? Are my relationships in alignment with who I am at this moment? What mask am I still wearing to make me feel loved, secure, and significant? But it look like you're healing. I think you get the message. I think you get the message. Now, I don't know. 17 is a hot number. I don't know what's going to happen on the 17th, but I keep seeing the 17. 17 right here. 171717. Spiritual meanings. Look them up. All right. Love you. See you on the next one. Good job.